let's create a new file, name it plot-demo.py, and let me come out of the Python interpreter. And now what we need to do is import Matplotlib. You can follow along with me. Okay, first of all, let me tell you the file that you are actually about to read, the data that you are about to read must be placed in the same directory. Okay, so data.txt, not this one. So we have it here in week 5, ocean temperature CSV. It should be placed in the same directory where you are working right now. If you place it somewhere else, you have to specify the complete file path. Okay, so I would suggest you to download the file that I have shared with you and put it in the same directory where you are writing your code. So first of all, import matplotlib.pyplot as plt. Okay, once we do this, what do we need to do is with open method, the file name is ocean_temp.csv file, and I have to give this file name an object name, temp file. Okay, so this is the object name. Then I'm initializing an empty list. What I'm doing next is for t in temp_file, this is the object, and I'm reading this as a line by line. Let me also pull up this. So this is the file that I'm actually trying to read. Okay, so we are reading line by line, and what we are doing is temps is the list. We are appending the value that we are reading after converting into float. So whatever the value is being read, we first convert it into float and then append it into the temps list. After completing for loop, all the values will be appended to this list. After coming out of the for loop, we have years equals range, and range from 1850 to 2022. So after having the data, now I have the vertical data to be plotted and I have the horizontal data to be plotted as years. Now what I can do is plt, which I have given this name, matplotlib.pyplot as plt dot. What I'm going to do here is dot plot, and plotting what? Horizontal is years and vertical is temps. Okay, once I run this code, it will plot, but it will not show. Let me try running it. Python 3 and the plot-demo.py. First dimension, but I have shapes. Okay, so it's giving me an error right now. What is this error? 2012. Okay, it should be this. So after, so you can see that it executed the code, but I did not see anything on my screen. I have to actually run show method, because after plotting we want it to show the data being plotted on the screen. So when I run this again, you'll see a new window is created and you can see the data is being plotted here. Okay, so your program is continuously running. Once you can see it is continuously running because it is not showing the command prompt here. Once you close it, then your program will be finished. You can see that it's plotted data between 1850 to 2012, and all the ocean data that we have actually read from this file is being plotted here. Okay. Now what we can further do is, if I run this again, you can see if you would plot a data like this on your software or on your application, the user would not see what type of graph it is, like what kind of data is on the vertical axis, or what type of data is on the horizontal axis, and what this data is all about. So we can actually give some statics information into this graph by adding some additional information. Say we can use plt.x label. We can give a label on the x-axis, let's say years. Similarly, we can give a y label and label it as ocean temperature or simply temperature. And then we can also give the entire plot a title, and let's say ocean temperature over the years. Okay, and then after giving these information, only then we would want the graph to be shown. Let's run this again, and now you will see this is the vertical axis information, the temperature temperature title on the vertical axis. Similarly, horizontal label years on the horizontal axis, and the overall title of the plot at the top. There are some other methods where we can actually specify where we want the title to be displayed, what other information that we can display, further how to improve our illustration on graph, how we can improve further. Maybe we can also modify, this is the default color, you would want to use a different color, you can specify what color do you want to use.